What is going on, you guys? It is GK here, coming at you with my first video in my apartment up at Penn State. I'm super excited to get in this video. It's been a while since I made one, but I'm excited to be going hard again. It's 2019. I'm going to keep grinding, keep giving you guys what you want. And yeah, I'm just really excited to start getting back into things. So without further ado, in today's video, we are going to be making a trap beat. I'm thinking like a Meek Mill type beat probably. It might not be a Meek Mill type beat. I'm just going to go with what feels right. And I'm going to walk you guys through the whole process of it and everything. And I'm going to give you some tips and tricks on how you can add some cool effects to your beats to make them like be unique and original. So I really hope you guys learned something from this video. I'm going to go over a good bit of stuff here on how to make a beat. So without further ado, guys, let's get into this video. Alright guys, first thing we're going to do is pull up a piano. We can use any kind of piano plugin you have. I'm going to use Nexus. You can also use Omnisphere keyboards. There's also if you go into packs down here, go to instruments, keyboard, there's pianos in there. Or you can go into Legacy as well. Instruments, piano right there, and you can use some of that stuff right there. A lot of good stuff here we can use. So but I said we're gonna start with the piano first. I think that's how mostly every track should start off, is just a basic piano and keyboard, and then you can work from there. So BPM, I'm gonna go 150, might go up by like 5, might go down by 5 depending on what vibe I'm getting from this. So yeah, let's get into how I'm gonna make this melody. I'm gonna teach you guys some things you can do with your sounds and everything as well. Alright, so what I generally do with my melodies, guys, is I'll put it all in C, and then I just will change the pitch. I'll just like raise it up and down as I go. But I put it on C, like C, just to get the just so I can do it quick and just get a nice little vibe going. So yeah, we're just gonna do like a little repetitive melody, but we're gonna add some variation to it. So we're gonna play around with it a while. It might take a little bit, but oh Jesus. Alright, two things we screwed up there. First of all, take the limiter off because we don't want that on. Lower this. And let's put on an actual keyboard. All right, boys. Now we got the keyboard whipped up here. Let's whip something up here. Let's see what we got here. Let's go. Alright, that's chilling right there. So like I said, this is super simple. I'm going to show you how we can add variation to it by messing around with bass notes and top notes, and we're going to be making counter melodies and stuff. But this pattern's pretty sick to start us off with right here, so we'll just play it one time through real quick for you. Alright, sweet. So we got that down. So now we can just... so what I do after that, once I get that done, guys, I'll start playing around with either bass notes or these like up notes up here, just to give it more of like just to add that variation to it, so it's not that consistent thing. So this takes a little bit longer to do, just because it takes a while to get this right. So we'll just keep going until we get something that sounds right. Actually, I'm not liking this. Let's try something else here. Alright, so that's pretty sick. That kind of makes its own little melody out of this, which is a really cool effect. So now we're just going to copy and paste this over there, and let's let it play real quick to make sure everything's sounding right. Okay, so yeah, I screwed up right there. Okay. Okay, now we got those notes. Like I said, you can still add some more notes. You can play around with it so you get something you really like. Um, it's starting to sound good. I mean, it's starting to get there a little bit. Definitely want to add some more elements to it, but we don't have to necessarily do that right away. Now I'm gonna start messing around with a little bass line. I mean, you kind of want to keep it somewhat similar to this, but you can always mess around with it because it's music. Like, guys, if it sounds good, it's good. Like, don't worry about doing everything perfectly. Like, that's gonna be your problem when you guys first try to make beats and stuff, or just making music in general. Trying to make it perfect and like everybody else. Like, don't always want to do that. Like, it doesn't have to be perfect. Like, do what sounds good. Like, you don't, if you have a bass line that's not following your regular melody, it's okay. If you can get it to sound good, it's fine. Like, it's just, don't worry about that. That's that little stuff. Like, that takes away the fun out of making music. Then you get burnt out because you try to do everything so perfectly. Don't worry about it. All right, so let's try to add some bass notes here. Let's see what we got. All right, so that's fine. Now, like I said, that's just a regular piano. Now we got to add some effects to it. I'm gonna be pulling up Omnisphere here. Like, if you guys don't have Omnisphere, it's not a big deal. You can do any VST that you have will work fine. You just want to find something that's like a dark. You can even use the piano. Just use a darker piano, and that was just too cheerful. And actually, what I showed you guys, I forgot to do that real quick because I'm gonna end up doing it later. Is I'm gonna throw this back on here, and we are gonna play around with the pitch because. If you'll notice, if you like for some reason like you're making a beat and you're like, why can't I ever get it to sound like dark or like whatever, it's a lot of the time it's because your pitch is just different. Like, you're like, this is in C. Like, C is not the best for making that dark trappy sound, so we're just gonna play around with this a little bit and see what we get. I kind of like that. Let's try something like this. Almost there, boys. Guys, it seems like there's a lot going on in this, but like honestly, we're gonna make each of these different layers. We're gonna give them like we're gonna give them their own space, and so you're gonna hear how they're all gonna come together. Like right now, you might have trouble like hearing it and stuff, but you'll see what I mean when it all comes together. So let's just mess around with this picture a little bit. All right, that's cool. So now we're gonna throw Omnisphere on here. Like I said, guys, you don't have to have Omnisphere. You can use any VST you have. If you have no VSTs, you're really just starting out. Just try to find a darker piano sound or like a percussion or something like that, and that'll work. But anyway, we're gonna hop in here. We're gonna run away. We're gonna do an ambient bell and try to find some sound here. All right, that's a good start right there. But like I said, you're still hearing a lot of distortion in the sound because of these things aren't really separated out. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our top melody and just Control C it and open up another version of Omnisphere. And now what we're gonna do is we're gonna layer this sound with something else that kind of fits it. Okay, so we're gonna have to find something different. Might doesn't have to be a bell, but I'll probably end up using a bell sound because I love bells. So we got, let's try a... So now you can really hear that distinct difference between those top notes that I added and just the center repetitive stuff. Like I said, you can get away without having to worry about those top notes, but it's just going to sound basic. I mean, after a while doing that, you just want to you're going to get kind of bored of just making beats like that the whole time. So that's why it's fun adding different, those note variations to give it a whole unique vibe to it. So, yeah, so let's play this, and we're going to mess around here with the bass notes and stuff and just try to get something else that sounds pretty cool. Take these out. Alright, so now we're gonna layer that. I'm gonna layer that middle sound with those middle elements with something else, maybe a keyboard or something. Not sure yet. We shall see. And let's just see what we come up with here. That's not bad. That's not a bad sound at all. I don't even know how I clicked that. I literally opened it up. I didn't mean to click that. It's called drop string. That's pretty cool. Not sure if I'm gonna use it though, but let's just see. Let's just play around. That's the best part about doing this. It's called drop string. So in case I don't find one, we're gonna come back to that one. So we'll try to find maybe a hybrid. Let's try some different kinds of bells. These ones sound. Let's try this one. I think it's a cool sounding one. Now this part's more atmospheric, so you're at more atmospheric sounds, hide them in the back. I used to make the mistake too when I first started out. It's actually a really cool sound by the way, guys. If you have atmosphere, definitely try that whistle through shore. That's an awesome sound. But yeah, make sure any of your atmospheres, if you guys are using pads or anything like that, have them kind of like, you're gonna hear like this has no real like melodic to it, but it's like it's just a straight pad. Like very slight, you can hear a little bit of it, but it's more just like filling space and stuff. So keep those a little bit more quiet because you don't want them like interfering with like this sound. Hey guys, so sorry I wasn't talking there for a little bit. I was just trying to figure that out a little bit. I'm trying to get that to fit well because those are really similar frequencies and stuff. But yeah, that's pretty good for the main melody. I might add some stuff to it, but you can hear it has that dark vibe to it, that trappy vibe. So I'll listen to it real quick one more time, and then you probably heard it a ton. All right, so now I'm gonna throw a snare in there. Let's see what we got here. There's a snare I've been using a lot recently. It's this one. I like it. It's just pretty like, it's just like in your face, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's kind of crazy. I don't know why that's happening. Oh, I hate when that happens. Okay, let's throw these snares in here. What's... Oh, I clicked the wrong... Wait. Wait, what am I... Hold on. I picked the wrong snare, boys. Sorry about that. Alright, so we got our snare down. Then I'm going to lay down an 808 real quick on this. We're in D sharp, so... Oh, shit, misclicked, yo. Hold up. Alright, this one's pretty sick right here. It's a really nice 808 sound right here. Alright, yeah, so we're going to go ahead and make sure we always hit cut itself, guys. You don't want that to, you don't want it to sound to cause distortion in it, so. Alright guys, so now that we got into the 808s here, I got a little pattern down here. So pretty much what I have here is just it's a pretty simple 808 pattern. What I'm doing is like following this top melody, like I said, as it's coming down. This melody is going from G to F to E or to D sharp to D. So I'm following that with my 808s. So as you can see, like right here, these 4 notes are coming down as these ones are. So you kind of want to do that with your melody. You want to fit your melody. Because 808s are weird if you don't understand it. Like at first, they take a while to get. Like I'm like listening to it and just making it sound right. It takes a while. But just kind of follow your melody and listen to it, and eventually you'll get pretty good at it. And then this is how mine sounds so far. This glide note's being weird. Kind of like it. Alright, that's fine right there. I'm happy with that pattern. Sorry about that. I was working on that for a little bit, but we got it down. But like I was saying, just follow your melody, guys. And you'll have a pretty good sounding 808 pattern. So now we have our 808. We have our snare in there. Now it's time to throw some hats in there. I'm just using some real basic hats for this one. Just this closed hat, too. I use this a ton. I use this all the time. It's my favorite sound. To. Alright, so I think that worked. I kind of like the sound of that. Like I said, if it sounds pretty good, it should be pretty good. So this is the hat pattern we have. fix this one glide net right here. I don't like doing this one. All right, so we have that down. Now we're gonna throw some perks in this now we're gonna throw some perks in here, boys. Like I said, let's see what we're in here. We are in D sharp. I keep forgetting. Yo. All right, boys. It took me forever to find this. Oh my gosh. It's this vocal chant. It's so sick. We're gonna throw this in here. I'm gonna let you listen to it. We'll throw some open hash, some perks, some perks, and then we're gonna finish this beat off. So let's just try to get this down here. I throw these in last generally, but let's throw open hat in there too. Alright, so let's throw this in there. Hot seat. Hot. Wait. Alright, so we're getting there, boys. We're making progress. I want to add some more perks in here. I'm not sure what... This one doesn't really have many perks. We're in, yeah, like... We got... Oh, we got a rim. Yeah, we got a rim. Alright, so we'll mess around with this rim. Didn't even see this rim here. Alright, so let's get this. And then I'm actually forgetting the all-important kick, so, yeah, don't forget your kick, boys. That was really embarrassing. I don't know how I forgot it. I always forget. I put my 808 and I'm like, yo, that's the kick, and it's not the kick. So you guys can get fancy with your kicks if you want, but I honestly just try keeping it simple. If you make your 808 pattern good, you don't really have to mess around. But honestly, you want to make sure all your kicks... Yo, hold up. Okay, that's right. Put all my kicks back in C, because if you don't, you don't want your kicks like this one up here. This will just sound awful if it kicks up there. And sometimes I won't even put a kick on a high note like that. So I'm gonna just take this kick out. I'm gonna take this kick out, and just let the 808 ride. So we're gonna have to mix this in real quick. So now what I do, guys, okay, now that I have pretty much the majority of the drums done, what I do is I'm gonna mix them out real quick. So as soon as I get them mixed out, I'll be right back to you guys. Alright, boys, so the drums are about mixed in now. I'm going to let you guys listen to the drums. This is super important you guys do this before when you guys are mixing. Like I said, I have a mixing video. I went over it, how I mix. But this is super important you do before you put your whole beat together is make sure your drums are sounding good together. And then it makes it super easy to just affect the level of the melody all at once. So this is how my drums are sounding right now. I'll give you guys a listen. I might have to add some more tweaking too, but we'll give it a listen real quick. Add some reverb to that part, give it some life. Now we want that kick to push out more, so we're going to lower this 808 a little bit. Alright, so now we're going to put this melody back in. For the EQ, this part of the melody out. I'm gonna raise this. I'm gonna raise this volume a little bit more so you guys can hear it better. Back, turn that 30 to a mag, pause it back, bring it back. I'm ahead, I'm on track. Alright guys, I think that's sounding about right there. That should be about good. I mean, guys, remember your drums should always be hitting a little bit louder than the melody. The melody should not be that loud, really. I mean, it should be like there, but it doesn't need to be. You gotta think drums really aren't too loud of an instrument. I mean, they are, but like not really. The melody's just gonna take up a lot more space, so don't be afraid to go lower the melody. Make sure you hear your drums. Like, it is so important you can hear the drums coming in. Like, it's better to have a quiet melody with hard hitting drums than hard melody with no drums. Trust me. So I'm gonna keep playing around with this real quick. Alright guys, now that that's done, I'm going to show you one more thing that I do that no one else knows. I mean, people know about it obviously, but it's something I do all the time. I'm just going to separate these in, and then I'll be back to you in 1 second. Alright, yeah, so I'm back. I'm going to show you a little trick here, how to make your drop hit harder. Because people have been asking me how I do these like little effects that make my thing, like my when the drums come in hit harder. I'm gonna show you guys what I do real quick. So I'm gonna do a real basic intro here real quick for you. I'm gonna show you guys a little sneak preview here. Alright, so what you're gonna do is we're gonna load up a Grosbeat on the master channel. And there's a ton of different options you can use to really do this. I like 7. 7 sounds cool. 7, 8. Like these ones that have this little dip down, it's going to make it kind of like fade out and they just pop. The drums are going to hit hard. So I'm going to show you what I mean real quick. I'm going to create an automation clip on there. And you know, for the one time, we're going to throw the tag in there. Alright. Load the sample. My tag is so weak. I need... if anybody wants to make me a tag, I will pay you if you're good at it, please. I need a tag. Alright, so we're going to throw this right here. Alright, so we're going to make... Alright. Drag this down here. Right here. I want this to be like right here. Alright, right there is about where we're going to have it at. Alright, boys, so now we're going to throw these in here. And this could be a lot smoother. I just don't, I was just too lazy to make the whole thing right there. But the whole beat will be out tomorrow, so, yeah. So, I'm going to let you guys listen to this real quick.
LGT chill.
That's one way you can do. You can also, if you have first reverb on it, you can end it early like this, and it will still carry over. And like I said, there's different ones you can try. That one's okay. There's better ones too, I think. Let me just check out more to really show you. That was pretty clean right there. Oh, that was clean. That was clean right there. So that's let me just cut that for you guys in case you want to use it. That's just a Grosbeat Complex 3. Have it come in like a whole bar before your thing drops. So One more time, guys. I'll let this beat play. I'm gonna do some little effects here. So another thing you can do is hold your drums. This is another cool one. Hold your melody or hold your drums. You can do either or. So this is gonna hit. What's gonna happen is it's gonna hit drums, and then it's gonna come back in with the melody. It's not as noticeable on that one, but there is times when your melody will be noticeable. Or come in on a snare where a snare is gonna crack, and then it's gonna come in with the drum. So like right there, I like that one a lot. That sounds cool. The snare just like pop, and the 808 smacks in, and the kick like. Alright guys, other than that though, there's like other like arrangement tips, guys, just creating space, like just having like pauses and stuff. Like I'll show you a couple here. Like I said, one could be taking out the drums a little bit, one could be taking out the melody a little bit. Whoa, sorry, that just got really distorted. Alright guys, but other than that, I'm gonna let this beat play. I'm gonna let this beat play for you guys, and you guys let me know what you think of this one down in the comments. This one turned out pretty well, I think. I enjoyed making this one a lot. But yeah, guys, other than that, if you guys like this tutorial, if you guys want to see some more tutorials, any type beats or anything, please let me know. I'd love to do them. These are super fun to do. I love talking to you guys and hearing your feedback on them. It's a lot of fun for me. So without further ado, guys, I'm gonna let this beat play. Alright guys, so I hope this video was helpful to you. This is probably about 42 minutes recording this, so I hope you guys like this, and I hope this was super helpful for you guys. Please let me know what I could do better. I'm just starting to get new to these tutorials, but I feel like I do have some stuff to offer, so whatever you guys want to see, please feel free to let me know. If you guys are interested in working or doing a collab with me, please shoot me a DM on my Instagram at IamGkey. I'd love to see you guys on my page. I post a beat every day, boys. We're on 24. Started about close to at the end of the year, and now it's been about 24 days, and we're almost at 400 followers, so that's awesome. I'm super pumped about it. Can't wait to just keep going, keep working with people. Have a website also coming soon, so stay tuned for that. I'm going to start leasing beats out super cheap. I'm probably gonna do $15 leases for like 3 beats or something like that, just because if you guys are trying to work on a mixtape, it can be really like dumb expensive trying to get beats for them. But so like for $30 you have close to a full mixtape, so I think that'd be a really good deal. If you guys are interested in that, just stay tuned on that. But other than that, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. It means a lot to me. Literally, seriously appreciate all you guys so much that are gonna watch this, that do watch this, and that are active on my Instagram. And I'm gonna give one shout out real quick to a give me 1 second here. I gotta shout this one guy. I'm gonna link his Instagram too. This kid is showing love in every single beat I posted. I even screwed up and made a bad beat one time, and this kid showed love on it. His name is, I'll put his link up here. It's LEIKAM. You know you like him or whatever. He's the homie. I think he has my post notifications on it, so every time I post, he's just in there commenting and stuff, so that's super dope. Thank you so much, man. It means a lot to me. It's motivation right there. But yeah, guys, other than that, take it easy, guys, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.